Hey, what is happening, guys? It is Curtis, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. This is episode 7 of the Grid Realm series, and we are here in the Nether. We're going to do a little bit of mining. We're going to find some ancient debris. So we are digging down to Y level 15 because we want to get down to where netherite spawns more frequently. But not netherite, ancient debris spawns more frequently. And so what we're going to do is I have a bunch of wool. I have a bunch of spruce logs in my inventory and some pre-made beds as well. We're going to be doing something called bed mining, which involves using a bed in the nether, which of course causes it to blow up. And it's a large chunk of area, so we're hopefully going to be able to find ancient debris very quickly with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a time lapse, and we'll go ahead and get started on this as soon as possible. Alright, we're done. I have used up quite a bit of resources, and look at how much blackstone, gold, and ancient debris I have collected. That's 53 ancient debris. I'm not sure how many netherite ingots that is. I'm not going to do the math right now, but I'm hoping we can at least get one netherite block because I think it is such a beautiful tile. Or such a beautiful block. So I really want to get that. I really want to see how it looks and how it might look with another block next to it. So just keep that in mind. So we are back at my base. I have one netherite block, a couple netherite ingots, and some extra netherite scrap, which is awesome. We are going to upgrade my armor because I believe I've been the only one on the server who's been rocking diamond gear for the last week or so. Maybe more. And so finally, let's get on this netherite armor and see how we look. That's pretty red. With this texture pack, all our enchanted items have a red hue to them rather than the original purple hue. So it looks pretty different. But that's not our big goal for today. I'm very happy that we got the netherite. Let's go ahead and put this in our ender chest. But we have some big things to do today. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. And one of the things that we have to do is we have to set up our next shop. I mean, we have the redstone shop, we have the slime shop, and, you know, we're pretty bad about restocking those. But a shop that I really want to make right now is an iron shop. And we have an iron farm. I believe we have the only iron farm in the server. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check on that, but you know, I really want to start selling iron. I think it would be very profitable. And I think we'll make it around here just in between these two shops, so let's go ahead and do that. I think its appearance is going to be that of an iron golem's head, and so I'm using quartz blocks and chiseled quartz blocks to kind of get this texture in there. I probably should have used a lighter color for the nose, and it wasn't until now that I realized just how goofy the eyes are. We're going to use some oak logs for the eyebrow piece, and I really need to get some better scaffolding. Right now I'm using basalt. Oh, there goes my ender chest. So let's go ahead and correct this. We're going to have to strip it down with an axe afterwards. But, I mean, so far it's looking okay. Man, I really need some better scaffolding. I'll have to get on that as soon as possible. But, oh, hello, Mr. Drowned. Oh, you dropped gold. That's not iron. You should only drop iron at my iron shop. We're going to repeat the same kind of texture pattern using the quartz and chiseled quartz blocks for the side pieces and the back, and probably the ceiling as well, kind of choosing randomly which blocks to go. For the floor, I'm thinking we'll do something similar to that of the redstone shop, which uses a checkerboard pattern of gray concrete and I think this is polished diorite. And I just have to wet it to finish it up. And I think that looks pretty good. I added a small doorway in the side here. I do have to clean up a little bit. But now I just need to stock it up. Speaking of which, it is pretty late. I'm going to be AFKing here overnight, and we'll see how much iron we get. Well, some bad news is that I don't get a whole lot from that iron farm over there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to construct a second iron farm. Like 64 blocks away from the original one, so this will count as its own village, hopefully being able to supply its own iron golem spawns. We'll see, but I will start AFKing in between them and seeing if maybe that will increase the rates, because right now I'm getting 18 stacks of iron ingots per night, and that's like an 8-hour sleeping period where I'm just AFK here. And so I'm hoping that with this I should be getting closer to, what is it, 36 stacks of iron ingots, so we'll see. I just have to finish building this, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so a quick update. I have most of the wall finished, and the water that leads to the magma blocks are also pretty good to go. I do need to set up the upper portion with all the villagers, and also bring the villagers. Okay, so today has been very difficult. I finally have this iron farm set up. It is working, it is functional, I'm very happy with it, but the setup for it has been an absolute nightmare. So to start off, I had to get some villagers for this iron farm, because, as you guys are aware, villagers are required for something like this, because they're the ones that spawn in the iron golems. So I had to use villagers that I bred at my villager trading hall, which is fine. It's always easy to do that. I just gotta give them bread, let them roam around a bit, and then bada bing, bada boom, I have baby villagers that I can take and shuffle off somewhere else. Now, the issue that I had most was the iron golems that were spawning at the villager trading hall were all aggressive towards me, which made it very difficult to gather villagers easily. Especially once the iron golem started accidentally going through the portals, then when I would go to the nether through those same portals, they would kill me instantly while I was still loading the nether in. So it was very unfortunate. But once that obstacle was cleared, I got the villagers in the portal, sent them through the nether, and eventually we made it to the portal that leads here, and I sent them through. When I came through myself, they were gone. Even the boat was gone that I had used to transport them. Everything was just gone. I sent through 4 different villagers, and 0 came through. It wasn't until a couple hours later when the server did a reset, which sent us back maybe like 10 minutes. But this, mind you, this was like hours later. So after it sent us about 10 minutes into the past, technically, what ended up happening was all those villagers showed up right outside the portal. Just as if they just appeared out of thin air. It was so weird because they had disappeared previously and I didn't think they had saved any information on it, but there they were. But anyway guys, I took a whole night to AFK here and look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I'm out of room, hold on. So we're at 15. Whoops. So let's make some iron blocks. There we go. 16, 17, 18, 19, almost 20. Very nice. That's a lot of iron, and look how many blocks we got. That's over 2 stacks of iron blocks. That's incredible. Now we got to go check out the other one as well. And so we're going to go ahead and fly over to this area. It's only 64 blocks away. I probably didn't even have to fly. But we'll go ahead and, you know, let's get rid of these poppies. We'll put them in here so we can get some bone meal from them. But in here, we have... Wow. Okay, let's see. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Okay, let's try 11 first because we're running out of inventory space. I'll count this one towards the 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21-ish because we still got some left over. Look how many iron blocks. I would say we got about 22 from this. So that went really well. We got quite a bit of iron, and I think I'm going to add 2 more iron farms to this setup. I'll take this time to remind you guys that if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video. And if you're not following already, consider following me on Twitter or supporting me on Patreon, both at Curtis Does a Dig. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to stock up the shop and then we'll make some diamonds soon. See you guys later.